Hello again everybody and welcome back to Boozetooz. Today we'll be unboxing the Gangster Wildcat Youtooz. So, let's open this thing up. So this guy came in about a month ago and he's just been sitting on my shelf ever since. And I haven't even taken a look at the sleeve yet, so I'm very excited to see how this thing looks. So without further ado, let's get this guy out of the box. So already I am seeing a lot of vibrant colors on the sleeve. I'm liking it. And here he is. This looks sick. So I'm actually not sure what the background is. It kind of looks like a van because we got the headlights right there, we got the front grille, and we got the windshield of course right there. So I'm gonna go with that it's a pink van. So we have Gangster Wildcat up there, of course we have vinyl figure right there, then we have the concept of the figure right here, and this guy looks sick. I cannot wait to get him out of the box. Then in the background, like I said before, I believe it's a van. It's like a pink van with some blue squares on it, I guess. Then let's check on this side. So yeah, I think it definitely is a van. Oh, maybe it's a Jeep. That makes me think it's a Jeep. On the back of the box here, we got the tire right there. We got the tail lights right there. We got the Youtooz eyes right there. And it looks like on the back window, it says Boars in very bright letters. I like it. This sleeve looks pretty awesome. Here's a full rotation of the sleeve. It looks very good. I'm really digging it. It's very vibrant. So without further ado, let's take off the sleeve and let's check out the box. So it does look like we are staying with the pink theme color here. So the whole front of the box here is pink. So he's number 214 of the collection. We got the concept right there, Gangster Wildcat right there, vinyl figure right there. And on the side here, this looks sick. So we got the concept again right there, and in the background it looks like we got a car crash, which does make sense because it is a GTA themed figure. Then it looks like we have a graffiti building right there, and we got some power lines in the background. And oh, that's awesome. Mom made chicken! So of course we got the Youtooz Collectibles logo right there, and it looks like we have Wildcat and Vanoss inside the pink van, and they're actively committing a crime. But the whole back of the box looks pretty awesome. So we got some power lines right there, we got a fence, we got some grass, we got the road, we got a bush right there, and we got some buildings in the background. And I don't know if they meant to make it like this, but it kind of looks like it's from like a fisheye point of view. Then of course, Mom Made Chicken is probably one of the most well-known quotes from these guys playing GTA. Then on the right side of the box here, it looks like we got some trees on the top there, and we got a road right here, and then it looks like we got a concrete wall with a fence on top of it, and the message says, Wheeze. Alrighty, without further ado, let's open this thing up. So of course we have another picture of Wildcat's beautiful face on the top there, and let's open this thing up. Oh, that definitely was not a perfect opening. That is a very ugly crease. Then for the quote on the bottom of the tab, it says, "Pimp my ride." And so the stuff in the background kind of looks like a ring light, and the only reason why I'm thinking that is because I literally just bought a ring light to try to make my videos higher quality. So let me know if you guys like that. Alright, let's get this guy out of here, and it looks like the inside of the box is... Oh, it's the same design that was on the back of the sleeve here. Yeah, we got the circles in there too. So, on the inside here, we got boars right there and all the circles around it. I'm not sure if that's a reference or not. If it is, I'm definitely missing it. But without further ado, let's check out the figure. Alright, this looks pretty awesome. I like how, this is kind of strange. The body is like actually shiny. Usually like they're kind of like matte, like the head is like matte, but the legs and the torso are kind of shiny. So of course we have the same helmet pig head that his last figure had, and I'm pretty sure that's the exact same. So the head is the exact same, obviously, because that's really the only character model that he uses. I don't think I've ever seen him use a different character model. And the pig snout looks awesome. It looks like he's got a pretty content face on too. It looks like he's about to commit a bank robbery. So he was wearing a fur coat with no t-shirt underneath. Very courageous. So on the back here, we got the fur that goes all the way around. Looks very good. And it looks like he has some kind of medallion hanging around his neck that goes all the way down to his belly button. Then of course we have the focus point of the figure, which is the GTA sniper, and that looks awesome. It actually looks very similar to how it looks in game. So we got the scope right there, and that is a green. It looks like kind of like an army green. Same thing with the magazine on the bottom, and then the gun itself is black. Then he's got some short shorts on. We got some black short shorts with white on the bottom there, and we got his bare legs right there. Very shiny. I just gotta say, his legs are very, very shiny. And we got some big black boots on the bottom. And it looks like they're all black all the way around. Looks awesome. And on the bottom here, we have Youtooz collectibles right there and Youtooz.com right there. I think this might be the biggest shoes that I've ever seen on a Youtooz. By the way, if the figure looks a little white, it's actually very pink. I think the ring light is just making it seem a lot lighter than it is. But overall, this figure looks absolutely incredible, and it's definitely a really cool addition to my Youtooz collection. Alrighty, without further ado, let's compare this guy to my other figures for a height comparison. And you already know the first one we gotta compare him to. That's right, we got Wildcat V1. And so just by looking at these guys, I pointed out the snout and how the snout on this one looks very, very good. And actually looks a lot better than the snout on the first one. And I'll show you some differences on it here, because the head is very, very similar. I think really the only differences are the eyebrows, the mouth, and the nose. But the nose is very different, you can really tell. So on the first one here, as you can see, the nose holes don't go in that far. They probably only go in like a 1/16 of an inch. And then the entire nose is kind of like a hot pink, versus the new one where the snout overall just looks better. The nostrils go in a lot further, and there's a different pink on the inside, which makes sense, and it makes it look a lot better versus this one where it's just the same pink on the entire nose. Plus, the hot pink on the front of the nose here is only on the front of the nose, whereas like the rest of the snout is the face color, which makes it look a lot better. You can tell they put a lot more detail into this one. Then the facial structure on the first one here, you can tell the cheeks go out a lot on both sides, whereas this one, it's more of a rounded face. But that might just be because he's smiling. Then of course we have completely different bodies, but these guys are actually the exact same height, which makes sense because they're the same figure. So I've always really loved the Wildcat figure, but I actually might like this one a little better. Then of course we gotta compare him to Vanoss, and these guys look awesome together. As you can see, Vanoss is a tad bit taller, but of course he has a stand. So now let's compare him to, actually let's just put all four of them out here. So we got Early Bird right there. Let's switch Early Bird and Batcoon. Here we go. These guys look, oh wait, I gotta get them all in frame, my bad. Here we go. These guys look awesome next to each other. Wow, this is like a really good collection where the figures go together so well and they just look awesome. I'm definitely super happy that I picked up all four figures because these guys look incredible next to each other. Alrighty, I'll give you guys one more good look at the figure. This guy looks awesome. I'm super glad I got him. He looks pretty great. So now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if I'm going to display these guys right next to each other or if I should split them up. So let me know in the comments. But that's all I have for you guys for this video. If you guys liked it, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe for more Youtooz unboxings. Also, I'm doing a live stream on Monday at 6:30 EST. So definitely hop by for that. It's going to be fun, and wink wink, there might be a couple giveaways. I don't know. But thank you guys again so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video!